No one likes love handles because it makes your body look less masculine, more feminine, and gives you that weird pear-shaped physique which you don't want. We're all trying to get lean, we're all trying to get athletic, aesthetic, and become a bit of a weapon, so we need to get rid of those love handles. Now, how do you actually do it? So I'm here to teach you today. This is what I've done to get rid of my love handles, and hopefully some of these things will work for you as well. The first thing you need to understand when you're getting rid of love handles is there is no secret exercise. I'm seeing more and more on YouTube people just chatting a lot of bullshit online basically, because they give you these exercises that basically work your stomach and that magically gets you the love handles. It doesn't work. That's called spot reduction and it is a myth. You can't use a specific exercise for a specific body part and reduce fat in a targeted way. So that's first thing. So if you ever see any 10-minute belly fat or love handle burning workout, ignore it. It doesn't work. They're just trying to get some more views and more clicks, and no one's going to tell you that. So here I am. I'm going to burst that bubble for you now. So the only way you can actually lose love handles is by losing body fat, because that is what it is. Love handles are excess fat stored around the stomach. So you lose enough fat and you keep staying in that phase of losing fat until finally the fat is lost from around your stomach, aka your love handles. The problem that guys have is basically that fat is stored around your stomach the most, and that's usually the last place that it goes from. So you might start to lose fat from your face, you might start to lose fat around your arms and your chest, but then the last place is those love handles in the lower belly. So how do you actually do it? I mentioned it. So you always want to be in a caloric deficit. Start with something small like 200 to 300 calories. Do it for 4 to 8 weeks and see if your body is losing weight and losing fat. If it is, brilliant, keep doing that. Don't try to jump the gun yet. But then if you get to a point where you plateau, so your body is not losing any fat anymore, you can still see the fat around your stomach and it's not changing week by week. Here's a couple of things you can do to break through that plateau. Number one is to increase the calorie deficit. So maybe drop it from 300 to 500 calorie drop, or you can add an extra session in the gym, a cardio day, or you can start going on walks or pick up a hobby, for example, like five-a-side football, or going for a run, playing badminton. Add that into your weekly routine because that will help increase the calories you burn. The next point I'll tell you, which not many people will tell you, is actually you can make your love handle smaller by not even losing fat, and that's by creating an illusion of a smaller waist. Now, what do I mean by that? So if you train your lats, which are basically like the wing muscles, then you're going to give your upper body a nice wide frame, which obviously comes down into a narrower waist. And obviously your love handles are chilling around your waist. So if you have a wider back, your love handles and your waist looks smaller, giving you the illusion of having a slimmer waist. Building a good physique, that's all it is. It's all about proportions and almost illusion. So if you target the right muscles in the right areas, you're gonna make it work in your favor. So a couple of really good exercises to build up your lats. First of all is a pull-up, any variation. Do wide, do underhand, do neutral, do anything you can. Get to the point where you could do pull-ups consistently. The next is dumbbell pullovers. Now this is like an old school exercise which Arnold used to do a lot back in the day, and I did this when I was younger. I went quite heavy on it, and I think this had a massive impact on growing my lats. It's one of my stronger body parts. Doing this with good form, a good control, I've not felt a isolated stretch on my lat on any other exercise as much as a dumbbell pullover, because you can go over your body and just get a dirty stretch and then come back in. Perfect. So throw those into your routine. Another one is a cable rope pull down as well. So it's very similar to the dumbbell pullover in terms of the movement pattern, but you're going to be stood up, and a lot of times it's easier to set up because you can just use a pin, 2 ropes, and then pull down as well. So use those exercises to build up that wide back and giving yourself the small illusion of a waist as well. I don't want to overcomplicate the video. I wanted to give you the actual things that make the difference. Get in the caloric deficit, stay in it for long enough, and remember, just go at your own pace. Don't look at other people online. Don't get consumed by this guy's physique and that guy's physique, because you're never going to be able to get his physique. You can only get your own physique. So don't compare yourself to anyone else. Especially don't compare your day 1 to someone else's day 500. They could be training for years and you've only just started. So stay in your own lane, be patient with it, and learn to enjoy the process as well. That's the only way you're going to get through. Remember, when you get leaner, when you get more shredded and you can start to see those love handles disappear, you're going to become more confident. You're going to look in the mirror and see, you know what, I feel like a G. I deserve to be walking around shredded, looking good, head held high, because you've built something that you're proud of. Yeah, get rid of love handles, bro. You don't want to be walking around with those love handles, especially when it's summertime. Shred it off, be confident, be your best self. But as always, you know the message. Keep building, keep progressing. I'll catch you in the next one.